YouTube, hello.
YouTube.
We are probably in what, like the 40s of episodes now? We've done 8 mods tonight.
We are in the 1940s.
And and let's make it 9 to the wheel.
Yeah, we've had a lot of shorties. Like
Yeah,
you
we've
guys
done a
are
lot of
talking
short
about.
ones, yeah. Alright, spin the wheel.
Which isn't too bad.
Ooh,
Mending scars.
Mending scars. I've been waiting for this one. This
I gotta
is...
be serious for this, don't I?
Yes. This is a Snoot Jam 1 winner. So I've been looking forward to this one because I want to know what's the deal with Mending Scars.
What's the deal with that?
Do I have it preloaded already? I don't think so. Oh, I do. Awesome. We can just get her on up.
Say, what you're telling me is that I gotta end on a sad note?
We might be ending on a sad note. Who knows? This story takes place in the Broken Wings fic. It contains spoilers for later parts of the story. Avoid if you are reading it or want to later. Thank you.
I'm not gonna read it. Oh, beautiful ocean. Guessing it's me.
Hold on. Mending Scars. Oh, sorry, it's called Broken Wings.
Oh, okay, Static knows this mod.
Yeah, there's Angel with Broken Wings. Let's see here. Here we go. Archive of our own. 4 years after the disastrous breakup that destroyed her life, Fang still struggles to find hope in a sea of shattered dreams. All she wants is a new life, but it always seems to just be out of reach. With so little going right ever since, she stands on the edge, wondering if she will fall. Sometimes it takes someone in the dark with you to find your path home. That is the summary of the Broken Wings fanfiction that this mod is based on.
Okay.
Okay. Finally.
So this does sound like Posty too.
Yeah, it does. Definitely does.
Am I the narrator? Yeah, I think so.
Yep, definitely. Okay.
Alright. Finally. One of those rare moments when between shows and hanging out with our group that me and Anon have a day to ourselves. I decided it would be a good time for a date. Anon has no idea where I picked considering I blindfolded him for the drive.
Which was really awkward. I made him drive.
Yeah. I'm surprised we got here.
Yeah.
It's not a place with good memories for us after what happened here last time, but that's why I picked it. I don't want to hate this beach anymore.
That's fair.
I want it to be what it was before that day. A place I could go to relax and unwind without the busy sounds of the city or people constantly bugging me. Or making me turn my fucking music down. I take a look around, trying to find a good place for our date. I spot a perfect place on the sand, one without a bunch of rocks or a broken bottle buried in it. I throw a blanket down on the ground before setting the cooler with non-alcoholic drinks in it on top of it. God damn it, I miss alcohol. Oh well, gotta do what's best for me even if I don't want to.
I mean, you can still drink alcohol.
Not if it's causing her physical problems.
I suppose, but I
mean, ulcers, liver damage.
Okay, yeah, but I don't think that's the hang up on the alcohol in this.
I don't know.
Okay.
Could be.
It could be, man.
I put down a tiny speaker attached to my phone for music to go along with the gentle sounds of the sea. I admire my work for a moment. Even on the ground, I can set a nice looking spread. One of my many skills I got from the times Mom made me help get the table ready. I snap myself out of my train of thought and turn towards the van. Oh yeah. Should probably go get Anon out of there before he passes out.
Is he just like tied up or something? Oh yes, I'm alive. Thanks for letting me out. It was getting really stuffy in there.
Sorry. I got a little lost in thought while I was getting everything ready.
Hell yeah, that's my kind of drinking. It's nothing. Can I take this blindfold off yet?
So, one thing.
Okay. I don't know why.
There are new sprites.
Yes.
Why didn't you add a blindfold?
Because for one line, though?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, what would be funnier is if, yeah, you could take it off now, and suddenly he has eyes.
These beautiful eyes, yeah.
I could finally see real human Yuri eyes. I want to make a horror mod.
Well, time's coming up. Snoot Jam 3 is all about horror.
Doki Doki Snoot Club. Okay, you can take it off now. See, he's got eyes!
Anon swiftly removes it before tossing it aside. Oh wait, right, yeah.
Oh yeah,
You're the
Anon
narrator.
swiftly removes it before tossing it aside. He takes a peek around, a worried look on his face as he takes in the surroundings before looking at me.
I hate it here. Take me back.
Yeah, this shit sucks. I fucking hate the ocean.
Put it back on. Here, huh?
He takes a deep breath before letting out a sigh.
Not someplace I thought you'd ever want to come back to after, well, what happened last time.
Yeah, that definitely sucked. But that's the whole reason I wanted to come here. We've gotten a second chance at everything else. Why not here too? He looks lost in thought for a moment, tapping his chin with his finger before finally smiling and nodding to me.
A second chance to not ruin what was supposed to be our best night ever? Yeah, count me in.
I hold out a hand to him, and he walks over and takes it, sitting down beside me as we turn to look out at the lapping waves splashing gently across the shore. Get over here. My fingers interlocked with his as we just take a few moments to enjoy the silence. 5 years ago, our lives are nearly ruined there. Here, there, anywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah. But after so long, we found each other again. I'm trying to be serious. These months we spent together rebuilding our lives and our relationship have been some of the best of my entire life. I can already feel some of the weight lifting from my shoulders, anxiety fading. Ugh. Sorry, my, throat hitched.
Just like, yeah.
Anxiety fading after seeing him happy beside me. It's like when you're speaking for so long and then your throat's just like...
Yeah, like, nah, no you don't.
Yeah. I rest my head against his shoulder as I let out a tiny sigh of joy. I made the right choice coming here. I stood up a bit before reaching for a tiny box I hid beside the cooler. Anon, I've got a gift for you.
I don't like gifts. Take it back.
I set the box on my lap as he looks on, gently resting my hand on top of it.
Oh man, I didn't get you anything.
A shrug. I didn't expect you to have anything to give me. This is something I've been waiting to give you for a little bit. Now close your eyes for a second. You just told me to take the blindfold off. He promptly listens and closes his eyes. I quietly remove the top of the box and place the gift on my palm as I hold it out to him. Oh, okay, you can open your eyes, Anon. The realization on his face is cute as hell as I smirk watching him figure out exactly what I got him.
Is this for real?
I nod to him. You have no idea how hard he was to find, but I finally did. Anon's smile only grows as he takes his old companion from my outstretched hand.
Rainbow. I never thought I'd ever see you again after I had to lose everything before going off to the Navy. How in the world did you find him?
I checked out the local pawn shops. They have all sorts of stuff. Most of it's stolen since it's in Skin Row. But one had a corner with a bunch of holes in the wall. Apparently, he'd been trying to sell him, but every time he tried, Rainbow shot them with whatever ammo he had. I chuckle to myself. But he didn't shoot me. He must have recognized me somehow. Now he's back where he belongs, with you. Anon nearly falls over himself, leaning over to give me a big hug before laughing to himself as he catches Rainbow up on everything since they've been separated. Anon digs through the sand before loading a pebble into Rainbow's gun before it fires it off, cracking deep into one of the palm trees on the beach. Holy shit. Remind me never to get on that little robot's bad side. Anon puts Rainbow down, and he happily slides around the blanket, scouring it for scraps and dirt.
Thank you so much, Fang. Felt wrong without him.
Yeah, you're welcome. Just another thing that needed to be put right. He nods to me as he settles back in. I reach into the cooler and pull out a few drinks for us. He takes them from me before popping the caps off both of them before handing mine back to me.
Non-alcoholic?
Yeah. I say with a defeated sigh. Better than nothing, though. Pretty expensive since we can't afford it now.
Yeah, no kidding. Bandit's taking off like crazy.
On that note, I take a look at his sweater. Out on a date and you chose to wear band merch? He shrugs.
Never know who might be looking for someone to hire. That's how can I be a good manager if I'm not advertising you wherever I go?
You're a dork, you know that?
Yes, but you love that about me.
True. But you can't wear band stuff if we go anywhere fancy.
Wouldn't dream of embarrassing you like that.
Good. Both take sips of our drinks, letting some time pass as we enjoy each other's company. I live for these small moments. We can actually just be together without worrying too much about the next show or whatever. Where I can decompress after singing my head off week after week. And he can just be there for me, like he wanted to be. I just wish we didn't have to lose so much time because of one stupid fucking argument on this beach. 4 years lost. All because we were young and stupid, and he was too drunk. He notices the change in my mood as he looks at me. Not that I was ever good at hiding how I feel.
You okay, Fang?
He says as he puts his drink down. Yeah, just fuck. I sigh as I gaze out into the water. Just thinking about how much I regret what happened, what we lost. You getting shipped off to some damn boat in the fucking ocean and me watching every opportunity slip through my fingers until I nearly lost everything. All because of one dumb night on this beach. I curl up a bit, resting my arms across my knees. I think about that all the time, about how things could have gone differently. He scoots a little closer to me as I continue. How if I hadn't been so focused on being some stupid unique icon that I could have actually made something work. I tried so hard to be something I wasn't. All the things I missed out on because I was being a fucking rebel. I sniffle a bit, wiping away a few tears. Ignoring the disasters I followed it, never got to actually go to prom. Acting like like not going was some kind of middle finger to everyone who didn't get me. Instead, I never got to hang with my friends once in a lifetime event. Small things that you never forget. The music, the tiny magical moments that can happen. Hell, I could have played at it even. Then maybe Reed would still be here. Not that worm drama would have gone anywhere, but at least it could have gone out with a bang. And I missed out on dancing on what would have been the beginning of my adult life. Just, god damn it. The regrets swirl in my mind as a few tears stream down my face. Anon wraps an arm around my back as he pulls me closer to him. I'm sorry, Anon. I didn't mean to ruin the mood. He shakes his head.
You didn't ruin anything. It's good to get it out, but maybe we can fix something about that.
Cock an eyebrow as I turn to look at him. Fix what? He gets up and holds his hand out to me.
Just trust me.
I think for a few seconds before taking his outstretched hand. He carefully pulls me to my feet. What? He puts his left hand around my side before taking my right hand in his. Oh. I smile as I tap my phone in my pocket. Deftly scrolling to some romantic music before I put my left hand on his shoulder. A soft beat plays from the tiny speaker as the wind gently rustles the fronds of the palm trees with the water splashing against the shore. He takes the lead as I follow in step with him. It's a simple dance, one that we had to learn in school back when they made us do PE. At least now, it means something. He sways me carefully in his arms, making sure not to hit a bump and slip or step on my toes. It's a little tough to dance on sand, but the blanket is doing wonders keeping us from falling. My eyes settle on his, a loving gaze pouring from me. As he smiles, keeping in step as he peers back into mine. I really wish we had gotten to do this at prom. Wish many things had gone differently in my life. But I suppose I wouldn't have what I do now if anything had changed. Sure, life had been really fucking hard before we got back together. We've both been through our own personal hells getting this far. But as much as I regret it, as much as I dreamt of better lives that never had that terrible night on this beach, I still don't really think I want to change a thing. My thoughts roll through my head as we keep in step, tears trying to well in my eyes as we dance. Not sad tears, happy ones, full of the love that we share together now and always will. I lean up to him, and he meets me in the middle. Oh. Our lips melt together as I kiss him, all the sadness of this place melting away and the new joyful memories take their place. Memories of how far we've come to get here, laying another piece of our past mistakes to rest. He holds me close as our dance comes to an end, the music stopping only a few seconds after. I'll never regret giving us another chance when he talked to me again those many months ago. And the look on his face speaks volumes of how much he cherishes that last dance as well. I love you, Anon.
I love you too, Fang.
I give him another quick kiss on the lips before we settle back down on the blanket. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
We spend the next few minutes in silence, absorbing the moment completely. After a little bit longer, I rest my head against his shoulders. Thank you for the dance.
No need to thank me. Happy to do it.
Still, it means a lot to me.
Me too.
Pull the snacks out of the cooler and we chat a bit as we eat our little meal. We share a few more things about times when we were separated, good times in between, the bad we dealt with. It's nice to hear more about his time on the ship. He rarely speaks of it, and I'll never bring it up. It's not something he really enjoys thinking about, but he does share a few good times he actually had there. The rare moments in between all the bullshit he had to go through during his time there. We go on and on for an hour or two, just catching up on the things we don't have a lot of time to talk about with all the shows we are doing these days. It's nice. Calm moment that makes all the crazy stuff worthwhile. As time goes by, the chill starts to really get to me, though. Maybe a crop top sweater wasn't the best plan for an outdoor night at the beach. Nah, fashion is worth suffering for. But not freezing to death. I rub my hands together before starting to gather up the trash and pack away the speaker. I turn to Anon. Hey, you mind warming up the van while I finish up here? I'm freezing my tail off. He nods as he gets up.
You got it, Sweet Tooth.
Really? You break that out again?
Yep.
He smirks as he turns towards the van and starts walking back with the rainbow in tow. He's lucky he's cute, or he would have been dead ages ago. course, I'd be lying if that name hasn't grown on me. A little bit. Finish gathering all the stuff back up and look out on the beach one more time. I worried that coming here would have been a mistake. That it would flare up old wounds and maybe even cause a serious fight. But nothing bad happened. Hell, something great happened. As I gaze out across the water, all I feel is calm. A spark of happiness in my heart as a scar slowly fades away. I can't wait to come here again. And one day, I'll share it with the new part of our family coming soon.
There it is.
What?
That's implying.
Amber?
That's implying she's pregnant. Yeah. That's why no alcohol.
Ah! I smile one last time before I hear Anon walk up beside me.
Fan's warming up.
He looks at me as I stare at the water.
Something on your mind?
Just happy this worked out. Oh yeah. Been doing this whole time. I look over to him. And happy you're here with me. Man, I hate doing narration.
No place I'd rather be, Fang.
And I wouldn't want you anywhere but here. He takes my arm in his as we walk away from the beach. A place where both our lives once took a dark turn that nearly left us both lost to despair and misery. But thanks to us talking it out and trying again, putting all the terrible things behind us as we rebuilt our lives, it is now a place we can come back to and never worry about what happened all those years ago, ever again. With our hearts full of love and dreams of the future and our family.
Yeah, that was cute. There's your perfect example of, hey, a fanfic can be turned into a mod. YouTube. Hello.
YouTube.
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 YouTube. Hello.
Hi.
Welcome back to Snoot Mods.
Yeah.
Nah, because I did like back in the Let's Playing days in like 2015. I did like 3 visual novels. I did Dramatical Murder, Karawa Shoujo.
I mean, it's a lot easier for me to talk when I'm reading something rather than just trying to get some come out of the top of my head, but I'm not used to it. You know,
that's fair.
You are used to it.
I usually take it over,
and yeah, you are the narrator, and like Static is right. I mean, you were probably born to fucking just read novels.
All right, let's.
Damn.
Damn? Yeah, damn. Not yet. Not for you. Not yet.
For me.
Not yet.
Well, no, I meant damn because we were so close to schizo.
Schizo mod? Yeah, no, not yet. Not yet. Still more.
I want to be schizo.
Yeah, no.
I'm not allowed to be schizo?
Not yet. Do I have Greene mod installed?
But yeah, I'm good with reading lines, and I think it's easier for me when I have like a line or two. But it seems like as I keep talking, I'm just losing the voice.
You know what? I'm going to
as I'm going.
I'm going to throw this in Wani. Just to be safe.
Is it a one? Is she the Greene? Is it Green Gator?
No, Greene is a character name.
Oh.
In fact, I should probably... Let me just double quickly check this one. Mod. Characters. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, you're gonna like this, maybe. This has cute characters in it.
You know I like cute characters.
I know you do. I guess I'll play Greene unless you want to play the female character in this. Sorry, unless you want me to play a female character in this.
I mean, it depends who all is in it.
Greene, and I forget what her name is.
Greene is Anon Fang's male fan kid. Oh! Right. Well, why don't you be Greene then?
Okay.
What'd that say?
Green mod number 1.
Number. Yeah.
We'll do Katawa
When do I
Shoujo.
play Katawa Shoujo?
We will do
apparently?
Katawa Shoujo someday. Don't worry. It's on the list. I don't know how much of it we'll play, but we'll play it. Evening is a time of change. That's me.
Bonk.
That's what Dad always says. You gotta respect the nature, son. You gotta understand its ways. We're guests here. You must always remember that. Cryptic as his advice was, and made me curious. Just what was it about a bunch of trees that could make a veteran act with such reverence? Tonight, I intend to find out. That's why I snuck out and came all the way over here to this place. Volcano
Oregon.
Park. Normally a place for hikers and spiritualistic hippie nature nut jobs, and for wandering drunks from the nearby reservation, built atop a sleeping volcano that gave the region its name. The park provided plenty of pastime activities for the locals. Our family too, obviously. It was often that we came out here for a hike or a picnic, or just for a short walk beneath the shade in a hot summer day. I know most of the trails like the back of my hand. Even the heat is familiar, bearing down on me incessantly.
Incessantly.
The air is much cooler now than during the day, not to mention the high altitude, but I'm still sweating under my jacket. It makes my feathers itchy too.
Yeah, I am happy I told you to just be Greene.
Yeah, what was
I
that?
didn't have to narrate it.
There you go.
And the other reason is because I would have given him a oh no, Scoob.
Oh no, Scoob.
Scoob.
Except
I was there, man.
I was there, man. In the trees.
In trees.
In the trees, man. We were just kids.
Exactly.
Except when his mom would nag me endlessly or take it off. Now there's no one here to tell me off for it. Mom would surely try and stop me from what I'm about to do, too. But she's not here. There's nobody out here beside me. Couple of cars in the parking lot, probably the park rangers or the janitors or some shit. Out here, even cell service is sparse. I feel my heartbeat pick up. Being alone here means that there's nobody to stop me. That's one thing, but... Jeez, why am I idling? I'm no pansy, and I'm almost 17 now. I can't be afraid, even if I'm on my own. I made the proper precautions too, and I know that. All the equipment I need for my little trip. It's all right here in my bed. Fuck. It's all right here in my backpack. Compass, of course. Knife, lighter, flashlight, digital watch, map of the area, some snacks, and 2 bottles of water. I'm wearing my hiking boots, and I have 2 layers of clothing on. I have my asthma pipe with me as well. Even have a pack of cigarettes in my pocket. Not that I ever tried any, but I read in a book that artificial smoke scent drives the wildlife away. There should be no reason to worry. If anything, I'm overprepared. Kinda proud of it too, honestly. I mean, it means that I can take care of myself. I entertain the idea of taking a crucifix with me, but that would just be silly. This ain't no cryptid hunt or whatever. Sorry, I've been smoking. If I want to be real about it, then, well, all this is just a quick walk. 30 minutes, that's it. Short trip down to the dried-up riverbank. I've been there 100 of times. There's no danger, evening or not. And yet... Seeing all the familiar signs and fences now, the trees and shrubbery, even the rocks around the parking area, gives me a strange, otherworldly feeling. With the sun dipping below the horizon, all the things I knew so well look strange and creepy. Almost ominous. With a sigh, I steel myself for what's to come, tightening my grip on the straps of my backpack. It's now or never. I have to commit to my decision. That's another thing Dad always tells me anyway. A man must stick to his gut. Oh, well then. I guess here goes nothing.
Wow.
Leaving the entrance area behind, I turn onto one of the many trails. The light from the lampposts fade behind me, and I click the flashlight on. I have to be careful not to get caught in any roots or, roots. The path is well trod and wide between the brushes, but I can't shake this feeling of unease, settling ever heavy on me. The trees towering above me feels like the companions as usual, and more like obstacles, barring view of my surroundings. Was it a bad idea to come here after all? Nah, what am I thinking? I wasn't even like 2 minutes ago when I made my decision. Some commitment it would be to back away already. Distraction. That's what I need. Distract myself somehow. Saw a documentary once about surviving in the woods. Said that humming a tune to yourself can help alert nearby animals of your presence, just like the cigarettes do. And it helps ease the mind, too. So, trying to think of a melody I know well enough, I try to recall how my favorite, Fossilissa song goes? Sure, that one. It's a pitiful attempt. Mom would be disappointed. In the end, I settled the tune for one of the commercials playing on TV all the time. Unfortunately, it's been drilled in my mind by now, playing at least once every single commercial break. Normally I'd hate it if it pops into my mind, but now it's a repetitive rhythm gives me something to focus on. Humming to myself in about 10 minutes, I make it to the first resting area of the trail. The fire's lit, but there's no one here. It's pretty unsafe, to say the least. And weird. I didn't see anyone leave on my way here, and the path that I'm on doesn't fork this early on or anything. Maybe, I scared them? They could have heard my footsteps and thought it was an animal, or... Stepping closer, I noticed the butt of a cigarette on the ground. Sure enough, it's still smoldering. But if there was another group of campers beside me, shouldn't there be more signs of that? Who in their right mind would sit here Just then the realization hits me. Oh, fudge. Smoking by themselves, hiding in the forest? I step backwards, anxiously tearing my eyes from the tree line. I mustn't see him. The hitman. Or maybe a mercenary? I've seen enough movies. I've read the books. Anyone out here alone this time of night, smoking? Has to be a hired gun.
Is he paranoid?
Dang. And it must be just my luck to have crossed paths with them. As if to confirm my theory, a nearby bush stirs. I do my best not to notice it. Gulping loudly, I turn around, not thinking of a split second as I practically power walk away. Fuck, shit. Please, please, please let me live. I didn't see you. I surely didn't. I promise. Oh, man, if I die here, Dad will definitely kill me. Fuck. Fudge. Fudge. Is he following me? I did not see you. Oh, crap, oh, crap, oh, crap. Barely even looking at where I'm going in my panic, eventually I make it out onto a clearing. Sort of. I must have missed a trail down to a little beach area where we usually picnic, because I'm not standing in the middle of the damn riverbed. There's no water, of course. Haven't been for decades as far as I know. That's what everyone told me. I think I'm close to the source too, but the vegetation here is so dense that I couldn't very well go on much longer. The pines have given way to all sorts of deciduous trees, and all kinds of weeds stem from the rocky ground, reaching up to the thigh-high at spots. I stop here, and listen.
I stop him.
The hitman trying to kill me. The sounds of the forest, I can't hear anything else. Which means that I made it. I got away. Thank God for that. Man. Wiping the sweat off my brow, I sit down on a nearby rock. Can't tell if I'm smart, lucky, or actually just very, very stupid. Looking at my hand, I see that it's shaking pretty bad, and my heart is hammering in my chest. My breathing is kind of raspy, too. How long was I running? 5 minutes? Feels more like an hour. I'm reasonably calm, considering the situation. Still, it's best to play it safe. Reaching into my pocket, I set the flashlight carefully down between my legs. I take out my asthma pipe. Breathe in. Breathe out. And rinse and repeat.
Why'd you pump when you breathed out?
The familiar, repetitive. I can taste
Yeah, I have
that.
asthma too. That's why it confused me.
Oh,
You breathe in.
I don't actually
Okay.
know.
Yeah, like pump. Breathe out. Blow all that goddamn albuterol out into the wild.
The familiar, repetitive motion helps me calm down. But just then, I hear a twig snap. Oh, fudge, I'm not alone here after all. Scrambling to shine a light to wherever I think I heard the sound come from, I see... Moose Woman. A
Hey,
deer?
what's up? Hey, what's up?
On its hind legs. With clothes on. Wait, is that...
She loves guns.
She does?
Hi. It's only half of me. Sorry. I like your humming. I didn't mean to scare you.
The wendigo steps closer, and I back away. Would I... hold on.
Yes.
Hold on.
Well, I'm speaking for me.
Hold on, let me get actual art up of this character. Let me actually get back into my normal voice and not see him talking gruff. She's a Wendigoon?
Yeah, she's a Wendigoon.
What's her name again? Hold on.
Wendigoon.
Okay. The Wendigo steps closer and I back away. How odd. All the stories told me that should be like a smell of blood or something rotten or... And her voice is not throaty or cackling, like how mine is. I'm not feeling that sense of dread I'm supposed to either. I'm just weirded out.
Are you okay?
Ugh. Yeah.
Oh, cool. That's,
Are you like a forest spirit?
What?
Or like some kind of goat?
Dude. I'm gonna pretend that you didn't just say that, okay? My name's Janet.
Damn it, Janet. Okay.
And you are?
Janet. Original character. No data to show under clean. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. That's why. Yeah, that's the thing, because like Janet has like fan art. She's a cool character, and I do like her.
There's a clean image right there.
Yeah, I know. Hold on, let me get this up. Let me get this up on screen. Yeah. Look at that. She's cute. She's a cute character, and I will not say anything until we find out what her age is.
That's fair. I said the line, Bart.
Yeah, you did. I'm just looking up more art. She is a cute character. Ugh. Greene.
I don't know, dude. You look more like, teal, maybe?
What? No, that's my name.
Oh.
Once more, the deer thing scoots closer. This time, I stand my ground. There's still some distance between the two of us, so I could probably run away if I have to. One eventful evening. Giving, Janet a look from head to toe, or hoof, I try to get a measure of her. No idea what I'm looking at, but I just now notice there's an unlit cigarette hanging from her mouth. Huh? Wait. Was that you at the rest stop? Why'd you hide in a bush? She looks away for a moment before addressing me again.
I wanted to be left alone. But then I saw you bolt away scared and all, and I got worried. I didn't want some little kid get hurt on my account.
I wasn't scared. And I'm not a little kid. What are you doing here anyway?
I could be asking the same of you.
There's a pause between us at this point. Janet looks around oddly, and I can't tell if that's her being awkward or not. I certainly do feel awkward. So, I guess we both have our reasons, right? I sink the asthma pipe back in my pocket, sitting back down. She tilts her head at that, trying to look at what I have in my hand. I was half expecting her antlers to fall off. Not sure why.
What's that?
Nothing. It's just some, medication.
Did you come out here just to smoke some weed?
What? No, not that kind of...
I'm not your mom, dude. I don't care.
Yeah, no, but it's not.
Okay.
What's wrong with this girl? Then why did you ask?
I don't know. So where's your family?
Oh, where's yours? Not here.
Mine is dead. Thanks
Oh.
for asking. I can see that. So you didn't just get lost on a trail or nothing?
No?
And are you sure you're not here to light up?
I'm not.
Takes off her head. Joke's on you, kid. I'm smoking a bear.
Fire safety, kid. You ran away from that fire. The entire forest could have burned down. So, where's your family? Once more, Janet looks away. For how nonchalant she sounds about everything, she sure has her hang-ups too.
Not here.
Another pause. This time it's her who gives me a look. I'd honestly be okay with the conversation ending at this point. Distractions or not, I did actually do what I came here for. I went into the forest at night. And I mean, it sure is creepy, but there's nothing mysterious about it. I couldn't say why Dad is always so careful in the wood. I should probably get back now. But just as if reading my mind, Janet then speaks up again.
Cool jacket.
Huh? Oh, thanks? It's my dad's.
Your old man's in the army, huh?
He was.
Came home alright?
Yeah?
That's nice.
I'm not sure what to say to that. I guess I should go with the obvious, maybe? So, your jacket is cool too. It actually is. Navy green like mine, and it looks like it's made out of the same sort of denim. But it's definitely not army made, just some sort of fashion knockoff. It does look cool though. For some reason though, Janet responds with a smug smile to my compliment.
Aren't you a little too young to be flirting with me?
Before I could even properly react, I already feel a blush spread across my face. Flirting? I wasn't. How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a little kid.
Uh-huh, sure. How old are you again?
17. Almost.
Almost?
And you?
It's not very polite to ask a girl her age, you know.
Despite her chastising me, Janet looks to be enjoying herself.
I'm 19.
Would. Huh? Really? Sheesh, wasn't expecting that. You're old.
Excuse me?
At once her eyes widen, but not a moment later, cheerful laughter erupts from her throat. It takes me unprepared. It takes me unprepared, and I kind of shrink back, ducking my head bashfully. I thought Janet was around my age, maybe, but apparently she's one of the adults. Oh, older than me anyway.
Wow, Greene. You some lady killer, huh?
Uh-huh. I'm not. I don't kill. Not sure why I said that.
The floodgates are open.
Janet wipes a straight tear from her eye, smiling back at me.
No, you actually really aren't. Your dad not cool with you hanging around girls or...
Huh? Dad's got nothing to do with it. And I do hang out with girls.
I just don't like girls.
Yeah, I hang out with my sister all the time. Only after saying the words do I notice how self-conscious I sounded. Janet must have noticed it too, raising an eyebrow.
Oh?
They're, my sister's, classmates. What an embarrassing thing to admit. Why did I even do it?
That's okay, dude. He's still got time. Not being a people person is nothing to be ashamed of. Besides, it seemed cool to me. You did dare the forest just so you can blaze it, so that's gotta count for something.
As good as a compliment feels, as good as her compliment feels, so her last statement irritates me. That again? I'm not here to smoke weed. I don't smoke at all.
Oh sure, and that's not a baggie you got in your pocket.
Getting real frustrated at her antics, I turned out my pocket and showed Janet my inhaler.
Oh. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, whatever. Yet another pause. Janet looks at me over again, as if evaluating me in my new light now that her initial assessment of my rebellious spirit turns out to be incorrect.
So, yeah, I've never been drier. Why are you here then?
Why does every girl say that to me? I want to know what it's like to be here at night.
Here where?
It's like, in the forest. Yeah, it's like being in the woods, but like at night.
Like a night in the woods?
Yeah. Yo, there's a
Why?
cool cat girl over there. I cast my gaze down, suddenly feeling a little sheepish. All these questions. Jeez. Why is she so curious? And why do I keep answering her? It's, something my dad always says. That evening is a time of change in the woods. Fidgeting with the buttons on the flashlight in my lap, I avoid looking in Janet's direction. I really shouldn't be answering all her embarrassing questions.
I see.
Do you?
Yeah, dude, you want to know more about your dad. I get that.
Looking up, I give Janet a confused look. What? This has nothing to do with...
You were curious why he says that, weren't you?
Well, yeah, but...
You wanted to know to understand him better, to get closer to him. Sounds like you look up to him. You proud of your old man, huh?
Well... These buttons really do look all kinds of interesting all of a sudden. What Janet says hits home in a weird way. I certainly wasn't expecting this kind of conversation to happen. All of a sudden, I feel her hand on my shoulder, startling me slightly. Her palm is warm. I can feel it even through my jacket. It makes me blush all over, confused about all the emotions running through me. I really love him. The words flood out of my mouth slowly. It's the truth, though. Dad is like a damn superhero.
You should.
Janet gives me my shoulder a little squeeze, then moves away.
You should probably get going now.
Huh?
I was gonna eat you, but, you love your dad and all.
Following Janet with my eyes as she gets up and moves back towards the clearing, I feel even more confused than before. She's still smiling, but there's a plasticity to it. Like she's making an effort on my behalf. Where are you going? The trail isn't even that way.
That's okay. I know my way around. You're gonna get home, alright?
Sure?
Right. You're not a little kid? Mm-hmm.
Janet bites her lip, looking away for a second. But then her gaze fixes on mine, and the corner of her mouth tugs into a coy grin.
Almost 17, huh? When's your birthday?
Huh? It's, next week.
Really?
Yeah, but... I wanted to ask why, but then Janet quickly strides next to me, giving my cheek a soft little peck.
Happy birthday, dude. Say hi to your dad for me, will you?
With that, she's off before I could even react. In about 20 minutes, I'm back at the park entrance. Not much has changed in my absence. Not much here, anyway. But all that happened inside the forest, I'm not sure what I should be thinking about any of it. That girl, Janet. Lifting a hand to my cheek, I traced the spot where her lips met my skin. Was that was that
What,
real?
that real?
Did it really happen? Does Janet actually exist? I feel so weird having met her. Well, I guess Dad wasn't half wrong, huh? Evening really is a time of change. To be continued.
No. To be continued.
That was nice.